year, I come out to San Francisco for Dreamforce, which is Salesforce's main customer event, in order to take the pulse of all things tech. This year it's extra important because the enterprise sector cohort has been eviscerated by the rise of artificial intelligence. Salesforce itself has seen its stock tumble 34% from its all-time highs late last year, even though it's made major strides with AI in the field of agentics. It kind of dominates it. So far, Wall Street hasn't seemed to care, but I'm not ready to throw in the towel. It remains a big position for my charitable trust. So let's talk it over with the man of the hour, Marc Benioff, the co-founder, chair, and CEO of Salesforce, who joins us now following his big keynote address earlier today, which I thought was the most effective of multiple keynotes. Mr. Benioff, welcome back to the show.
Jim, welcome back to San Francisco.
Thank you.
Of course, welcome back to Dreamforce. All the customers are so happy to see you. I'm so happy to see you.
This was
Could not be happier that you're here.
Well, and I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to see your mom. I'm happy to see the family. Okay, so let's get right to it. This was a different keynote. This was a keynote where you brought in some of the biggest industrialists, some of the greatest CEOs, and they actually explained why it is what you're doing is additive to their numbers. It was not about how I really like the product. They showed you that they were making money with agentics from your products. So why did you choose to go that way instead of just Benioff strolling the world?
Benioff is strolling the world. Well, here's the thing, Jim. The proof is in the pudding. And the reality is when we've gone all over the world with this message, everybody wants to know who's implementing AI well, who's making it great.
No, people think that it's not being implemented well at all.
You saw the best companies in the world today using our platform to become better companies.
I saw Michael Dell.
You saw Michael Dell.
The
you
icon.
saw what Ramon is doing at Pepsi with Athena. You know, you saw these incredible organizations that are transforming themselves.
Laura Albert showed me.
Oh my gosh, it's incredible.
Everything that she's done is about personalization at a level that no one else can do. Because
every single viewer, every single person here can go to the Williams-Sonoma website and look at how it has changed. That you're getting ready now for Thanksgiving, and you want to learn how to make your stuffing. You want to make sure you've got your turkey plate. You want to make sure you've got the right placemats and the napkins. You can go to that site, and it's not just some FAQ thing or some kind of bot. This is an agent that's working with you. And if at any point you get frustrated with that agent, boom, you escalate to humans, because it's the agents and the humans are working together and at the most important companies in the world. This show is sold out, right? I've never seen our pipelines fuller. I've never seen more demand. I've never seen more excitement. Customers are getting their head around how to deploy AI. I'm sure you're talking to these customers. It is an exciting moment
but many
in
of them
enterprise software.
I mean, you introduced me to Julie Sweet. She's telling me
She was here.
From
She's transforming her company.
But still, many companies don't understand. That's why I thought today was important, because the smartest people do understand.
There's a reason why. Because the speed of innovation is far exceeding the speed of customer adoption.
That's true.
The speed of innovation, huge, is outstripping customer adoption. These customers have to go back and modify massive architectures they have and systems. They're running the world's most important companies, mission-critical systems, but they are getting it done. And now we have these proof points. We showed live data today. We showed live systems. We showed live implementations. And that is what customers really want to see. They want the confidence to know now's the time that enterprise and AI are coming together to transform, to become new agentic enterprises.
But maybe in some ways, and this is what I think is driving the stock down, and it does matter to me if the stock's coming down, is that people may think, you know what, I can design my own Salesforce suite using AI. I don't need this man in his Salesforce suite.
It's, you know, this is a little bit of some crazy talk. People don't understand how AI is coming up and through all of Salesforce's applications. It's a new version of Tableau. It's a new version of Slack. It's a new version of our Sales Cloud. It's a new version of our Service Cloud, all made possible by Agentforce. The product we introduced a year ago is now a platform, and that platform is transforming all of our products by every industry, by every geography, and you can see it in the eyes of these customers. They are ready to go to another level in how to implement this technology.
But is it possible that your product is so good that there are not as many people at the firms that you sell into, and so therefore you don't get to charge? Come on, look, I am giving you what people. Look, I'm not paid millions of dollars like Daniels, but I came up with this.
Jim, I'm just saying that There's been so much technology that's been unleashed on the world in the last 3 years, from the first time we all got our hands on ChatGPT to the time where me as a software developer have to then re-architect and refactor everything that I'm doing to take advantage of it. Because I'm sure you'd agree, the demos you saw today, the technology you saw today, and the customer implementations you saw today were probably the best enterprise software you have ever seen.
Like in FedEx.
But it just doesn't come out of a muffin.
But you have a guy
like
Raj Subramanian, okay?
Yeah,
and
sure.
And Rick Smith, Fred Smith's
We had
son.
Richard Smith here, the COO of Federal Express.
Yes, and he demonstrated that with the data that he has married to your agentics, they're able to
What
take
a great example. Number one, because they're using our data cloud, okay, they're able to know. And you heard him speak, and he's been able to make hundreds of millions of dollars because he had a set of customers, domestic customers, who were not using the international product.
Right.
They were using other vendors. And now when those international, prospects are on there and they go, wait a minute, you're already a FedEx customer, we're able to immediately convert them into international business. And that is through AI, it is through data, it is
even with an economy that's flat, he's taking a lot of shares, the way I felt, without him saying point blank, taking a lot of share from a competitor because he's able to use your product and marry that with his data.
And he's speaking with his presence. He came to Dreamforce. Richard Smith, the son of the founder, Fred Smith, who we all love. Michael Dell. These people who are running the world's most important businesses are here, by the way, to tell the world that this is the moment to implement enterprise AI to transform your whole business.
I want to be sure.
Yeah.
I mean, look, some people said to me, you know what, he ought to just create Agentforce, separate that from the rest of the company, make two companies, and two companies would be worth more. Absurd?
It's complete lunacy. Guys, people don't understand that Agentforce is part and parcel Salesforce. It is the core of every product we make now. It is the platform. A year ago, it was a product that we were like showing, here we're in this formative stage. Today, we have tens of thousands of deployments, and those customers are all ready to get to another level of execution. And we're also introducing all kinds of exciting new products, like Michael Dell is using new Agentforce supply chain. He has 20,000 suppliers already on it, and we're working with those suppliers. That's amazing, all through this agentic platform. That's a big breakthrough.
Now, so I just want to put a stake in this AI eating software argument. You know AI, you know software. Is AI crunching software? Is that the end of software as you know it with the software as a service model? Is it over, like some say, or am I watching someone who's making billions using it?
There's this kind of crazy narrative that these analysts are trying to help right-size this, to help people understand. That's why I'm so grateful that you're here, by the way.
It's Workday, it's you.
That's why you have to be here. That's why these people have to be here. You have to see this to understand that this software is transforming itself, that you can do things. You can now unite. Now, the first time I ever used the word was agent, and agentic was on your show.
I know.
Now, that was still only a little over a year ago.
Told me they were like, I was trying to sign up to be on it last year.
It was only a little over a year ago.
You can't even get on. It's that many people.
But now, look at the tens of thousands of customers are using it. And we're not talking about little companies or nonprofit. We're talking about the best companies in the world are doing incredible things.
I heard in the Michael Dell presentation that if you want to write a ticket up, that's something I'm hearing used to hear from ServiceNow. It sounded like you got a product that's directly in competition to them.
Well, not only did we introduce the new Agentforce, supply chain that he's using.
Wasn't that directly kind of what I get from?
But we also have another product, which is our Agentforce IT service product, or ITSM. We've never been in that product, in that market.
A new vertical.
And look, ServiceNow is a great company. They have 8,000 or 9,000 customers. You know that. We have 1 million customers with Slack, 150,000 on core Salesforce services. All of them want this kind of capability. They want IT service. They want field service. They want call centers. They want, you saw it all today, Salesforce automation. They want, I'm so happy that those C-level customers would come here to say, listen to us. This is the time that you have to go. And you
agree.
can go on YouTube and you can watch this keynote. It's only an hour.
I think it's true.
But it's really educational. I thought it was great.
All right, one last thing.
What was your biggest surprise in the keynote, Jim?
My biggest surprise in the keynote was when Michael Dell basically told me this is what's going to, he's reinvented his whole company. And I did feel like right now I got to go out and buy his stock immediately.
And every AI transformation is led by the C-level.
Right. And that's
so
that it was Laura making decision at Williams-Sonoma.
It's Laura Albert at Williams-Sonoma.
Yes, and it's obviously the top people at FedEx. Now, I do want to ask you, there's been this kind of crazy stuff about the safety of the city. And you talked about collaboration with the federal government, whether the National Guard should be in, not. It seemed like you wanted them in. But I think that let me tell you what I think you were trying to say. You just want the city to be safe as possible. And you didn't necessarily mean to say, look, I want my city, the end of the way that we do things here.
Number one, I'm so excited that everyone is here for Dreamforce again. But you know that nothing is important to me. Right. Nothing is more important than the safety of every person who's here. And we've brought in hundreds of additional cops and police and CHP
But did you call the president to say you need soldiers?
Listen, the most important thing is that everyone here is safe. That's my main focus today.
And that's what the goal
of that's the most important thing.
Because a lot of people feel like, well, wait a second, you went to some sort of dark side. I think you went to the safety side, personally.
I went to the safety side, but in today's world, everything is so divisive.
I know.
That you can say anything, and all of a sudden it's a firestorm, and it was.
Well, I can tell you,
but the reality is,
people
Jim,
tell me it has not been this good in a long time. You can tell me.
And you can see that San Francisco is a great city. This is the #1 conference in the city. This is the #1 tech conference now. This is the #1 AI conference. This is an incredible. We have 50,000 people here, 10 million watching online. I hope everybody watches it on YouTube, the keynote, so they can all see they can connect with their customers in a new way.
I think that without the CEOs talking about it, it just seems like it's fluff. Today, it seemed like it's the way to get your earnings per share up in a way that's meaningful, not incremental.
Well, you probably forget, but you told me the last time we spoke, you said, Mark, I need to hear what these customers are doing.
I did.
Mark,
I did. That was all kind of because it was not as good a talk as we usually have. It wasn't as complicated. It wasn't as convivial.
It doesn't matter that I'm saying the stories. In that case, I'm not telling the stories. The customers are telling the stories.
Michael Dell,
that's
Laura
what Dreamforce is.
Okay.
Dreamforce is the customers are here telling their stories. I don't just have to go on your show
to tell a story. I don't think that AI is destroying Marc Benioff's Salesforce.
Why? Because we have more revenue than we've ever had, more profit than we've ever had, more cash flow, more customers, more innovation.
I'm in.
It's unbelievable.
I'm in.
It's incredible.
I'm in.
Well, just make your own decision. Talk to the customers.
I like
Don't
that.
talk to me.
Okay, I'm in. Wow.
I'm glad you're in.
Okay.
Your hand is cold, actually.
Yeah, well, it's freezing out here, darn it. That's Marc Benioff, Chair, Co-founder, and CEO of a very in Salesforce. Thank you. Everybody's back there for the break.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on X. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadMentions. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.